his opponent
You're on that side, Anthony.
is Oliver Lyons, an outstanding young English prospect from Leeds.
These are two really good players, aren't they? From the tour, up and coming. Oliver Lyons, we know, has impressed actually. He played some nice stuff. And Mcgill's already won a ranking tournament in India, so that's a big deal. Oliver Lyons played some really good snooker at the UK Championship this year. Not before time, I think, because he's been on a few people's list of, you know, up and coming improvers.
Well, that was some shot.
One.
Tremendous, wasn't it? And Mcgill is somebody that a colleague, Alan McManus, rates very, very highly. Someone that puts in the hours, he's got a big future. Of course, it's not always a straight road in snooker.
6.
He's not done as well as he might have done since he won his ranking event, the Indian Open, but I don't think he ever fails to put the hours in. And he was searching for somewhere to practice on his way down to Watford. That was on social media. He just wants to be on a snooker table all the time, this youngster.
Yes, this has not been done in the player's time. This tricky bit
13.
of pink respotting. Highlight of Lyons' first professional season was an astonishing win over Mark Selby, who is the world champion and world #1.
16.
Didn't quite catch that quip. Well, apart from a few noises off, this is very much like the opening to an ordinary frame in an ordinary tournament.
Yes, there's a couple of reds that go to the left corner. Don't know if the one below the black is one of them, or next to the black rather. No, that isn't potable. The black is tied up, which can't be done anything about that at this stage.
23. Anthony Mcgill, 23.
But Mcgill wobbles the blue after making 23 in promising style.
Very fine opening red.
1.
I don't know if he can get into the bunch very easily. Looks like all the bolt colours are in the way of some of the natural angles. And he's gone around all the way around the table. He'll need a bit of luck here. Yeah.
6.
By the time the cue ball got to the reds, there wasn't much pace left on it.
Oliver Lyons, 6.
Worth attempting that red with neither pink nor black available. Lines a few behind, gets rid of the red behind the black, so the black is now possible to both corners.
And of course here, this is where you have to be careful to make sure the ball touches a cushion on shots like this. He's obviously done that. I've seen players caught out before, playing, rolling up to the bunch or just playing thin and cue ball not reaching anywhere. have to go for them, don't you? You can never criticise someone for going for a pot in the shootout.
And that's where the luck comes in. That red could have finished safe. In fact, it's left Mcgill a sitter.
1.
Second shot clock now in operation.
Six.
Still a healthy amount of time left. So
7.
it's all about really what happens with that bunch of reds. At the moment he's favourite because he's in front. Is Anthony Mcgill, but those reds are going to be opened up in 4 minutes plus, which means Oliver Lyons is not out of
9.
it by any means. He's potted 4 balls and scored 9, so he's not exactly piling on the points here. So the next phase of the frame, I think, about to start.
10.
Well, he's got cue power, but it's not quite enough of it, accuracy to
13.
get him into the bunch. Again, can't just roll up to the bunch. He's got to play a positive shot here. It's a good shot, though, isn't it, as well?
That red, he left the bunch intact.
Yeah, and making sure the red hit a cushion as well, crucially.
Mcgill 30 in front, 3 minutes 30 to go.
You never know quite what you're going to get at the shootout, do you? And to see a frame like this where you can roll into the bunch via the cushion is an unusual sort of shootout frame. He's trying to nurse along his lead of 30 points. I reckon if it goes on like this, Oliver Lyons has got one more potting opportunity in him. Still win the frame. Well, the shot was played inside the time. Well, I reckon this could be his last chance or his penultimate chance.
Lyons came to the table
1.
needing to make 31 in 2 minutes 45.
Four.
The key is going to be whether he can open that cluster and get at the pink and black.
5.
He's left this blue much thinner than he wanted to, so much so that brown's a better pack opener. Still has a chance.
9.
That wasn't the red he intended to hit. Got to get above the blue, but not too far above the blue.
10.
Too straight, it seems. But just made a smidgen of angle, and with left-hand
15.
side managed to cannon the bunch, albeit not to good effect.
No, but he's given himself a hope.
Another lines.
But I think, as
15.
I say, literally his next visit to the table is going to need to be an attacking shot.
One. Six.
Seconds left, 22 the difference.
7.
Colour to come.
Anthony Mcgill 7.
Well, I think it's all a bit too late now. Oliver Lyons. That doesn't seem anywhere near enough time, so it looks awfully like it's going to be Mcgill.
1.
Thanks, Mcgill.
10, 9,
Goes
8,
through.
7, 6,
Oliver Lyons, 1.
4.
Anthony Mcgill started well and held on to beat Oliver Lyons to get through to the last 64. There'll be more action after this break.